Hello, this is Scott Wonder. Welcome to another Wonderwoods video. In this video, we are going to actually install the cabinets we delivered in the last video. The last one was mostly us finishing up the cabinets and getting them on a truck and finally getting them into New York, into Manhattan, and in a tight squeeze into the building. So we got them up there finally, a little bit of drama, and now we're ready to put them in. We got started in the conference room for a couple reasons. One was the job site was super busy and we had our own little space there in the conference room, so we claimed that. And these were the cabinets I worked on the most, so I felt the most comfortable with them, and I felt like it was a nice place to start.
I was gonna say, he sure wrapped everything well, didn't he?
Hey, Scott said make sure nothing breaks.
Now, we got spoiled in the conference room because everything in there was pretty level and plumb. The walls especially were plumb because all the guys there had a laser with them. So all of the walls were in great shape as far as plumb. So I didn't fight the walls at all, hardly, on any of the layouts. The floors were really good, but some of them were a little bit crooked. Obviously, we're trying to get them perfect, so we did have to mess with that some. On this cabinet run right here, we've got a separate toe kick that we've done to basically put two cabinets together on one toe kick. Kind of makes the installation a little bit faster, easier, a little more controlled. Commonly, you're going to have two cabinets with the toe kicks built into each cabinet, and then you need to work on, shimming each one, etc. This way you can get the toe kicks right, get it all level, set the cabinets on it, and you got a nice level plumb surface. You can see in the rendering here, this is all Riffsawn white oak. We put a little bit of I'm going to call it a yellow stain, kind of golden oaked it a little bit. It probably would have happened to get that color after some time, just naturally sitting in the sun, but we pushed it a little bit by adding some color to it in the shop. I think they were calling this the Miami room or the Florida room, mostly because of the wallpapering and things like that in there. The green you see in there are the refrigerators that are not going to have any panels on the front. There are, on the right-hand side, closest to us, some refrigerators that are going to have panels on the front. This rendering came from the architects, and then what we sent them and what we're building from are our shop drawings here, which shows the full room where you can see everything in place.
Come this way, a quarter inch. Oh, against this one, right? Yeah.
This layout on the left-hand side of the room went well. There was no problem with it. It has really nothing locking it in anywhere. It's wide open. It's almost a piece of furniture. So I had fit that several times together in the shop. All we had to do was kind of level out the base and make sure it was plumb. Where that left side of cabinets was easy to install because it didn't fit into anything, the center section was a lot trickier. We had built it in the shop. Everything went together fine. It was not that big a deal. But we knew it was going to be trickier here because we had to get it back into a nook. When we built it in the shop, it wasn't in that little nook, and we could kind of get to it to all sides, put it together, etc. We put it together with the Festool domino connectors, and that was fine in the shop, like I said, but when we're here on site, we knew that it was going to be a lot trickier to get it in. So we started working on putting it together. We got the center cabinets in, we got those in place, and we knew the outside cabinets were going to go together as a little arch and then fit on top of there, but they had to go all together before we could slide them in. So we came up with a nice creative way to do it. We messed with it a couple times. We could not get it together to where we were happy with it without being able to, pick it up, put it in place. We thought we would outsmart it by laying it on the ground. And we had a lot of spacing to do, and the best spacer we could come up with was Adam. So we laid him underneath the cabinets and had him hold it up while we bolted it together. It actually worked pretty well. We messed with it for a little while because it's a little bit tricky, but it worked out. We got it in there.
We're fine. You sure? No, I would say we're clear, so let's just sort of gently let it fall to square. It's not gonna go over. There we go.
We're pivoting this side in.
So you're just sort of balancing it, and
We're doing all the work.
After we got the outer cabinet standing upright, the only thing left to do was shimmy them back into place and then make sure they all fit. We knew that they were close as far as size goes, but the sides, specifically the left side, we had some scribe on the side there to do. So we fit them back a couple times, pulled them back out, and worked with the block plane to take the sides down until they fit perfect.
I'm working on putting these doors up, and these hinges make it really nice. They just pop right in. They're Bloom hinges, and they've got these little cam locks. You just push them in there and pop them into place. And then put the door up. These just snap onto the clips on the cabinet. We got these two sides of the conference room done. Now John's putting together some panels for this side. It's going to be mostly fridges, so it's a lot of open space. And we just waited to do that till we were here so we could make sure everything fits. You don't have to worry about making the shop because all you see is the very front. So the conference room's all done. Good news. That's the first thing that needed to be done because they've got stuff coming into the conference room. So they just need some countertops. Adam's over here in the kitchen getting some panels together to go around the fridge. They're gonna go over here in this corner, right where he's at right now. That'll take shape in just a few minutes because those are gonna get really fast.
Let's see what that does.
I'm in charge of that.
Come in and there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Am I clear?
yep.
Now go back to the wall.
Floor's not a floor wall.
So earlier I was reveling in how flat everything was around here. This one needed a little bit of cut. It's not very level. The floor comes up right over here. So took care of that.
On the wall.
Dude,
You're right there on the money.
that one fits perfect. Adam's been working on this panel with this mesh in here, stainless steel and copper. They say it's hand woven. I don't know how they hand weave it, but that's what they say. And he's getting ready to put the foot rails in, and we've got little standards that hold it off. And we're gonna take this panel back down so he can put them on. Dude, there's a lot of people here.
Later in the day, after we got everybody to finally clear out and get us a little room in the front, we worked on the foyer. You can see in the renderings here from the architect that we were doing 2 walnut surrounds. The one on the left really is just like a rainbow kind of thing that goes around the fridges, and then the one on the right is a little deeper with closets on both sides.
No, lift yours up, Adam. There you go. There you go, right there. Don't move. Hold your breath.
Thanks, Al.
He can't reach it. Look at this guy.
I can't. Yeah, if you weren't here, we would be in a world of hurt. Hold a little bit more, and I'll swing the bottom in.
Run into this 2x4.
I'm just standing here looking pretty. So shot.
That's fine. You look good.
bit or pull that out.
Here, a little bit of that.
Oh, sorry, okay.
No.
He has another hand, it's okay.
You know what to say, don't cut off the hand that feeds you, so.
Because the header fits.
Okay.
All the top. I think all the top.
Good job, Johnny.
I think so.
It's perfect. Love it.
Okay. Watch the ceiling. We're gonna add them first.
Yep, that's what I thought, because he's already positioned.
I'm in there. Just need a little lift
Hold on
up.
a second.
Are you in?
I'm in.
Good job. Get out of the way, guys, so the people can see it. So the people at home can see it. Good work.
I would, just because he can edit it out. Make him spend more time in the editing room.
Done.
Done.
Plum?
Looks really good.
And it fits perfect.
So we're running out of time on our first trip. It's time to clean up and go to the airport. Got almost everything done I wanted to get done, except for this wall in the kitchen. We spent all of our time fitting everything. But anything that's touchy and it's gonna take a long time to fit has been done. From here on out, I can just kind of run and hopefully it won't take forever. And here in the bar area, we got all the cabinets set right here, ready for a countertop. Over there, ready for a countertop. And we've got the shelves all assembled. We made sure they fit, so they're ready to go in after the countertops go in. So we just lift those up and put them into place. And then, oh, the last thing. Adam's panel on the island. Look at that. It's a little dusty, but it's in pretty good shape. Looks good. That wraps up our first trip to New York. We're cleaning up right now, getting ready to head home. Thanks for watching. If you feel semi-entertained, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I like to watch the subscribers go up. Thank you very much. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Look at this fucking Frosty.